You are walking through a crowded space, and your eyes meet those of a stranger. In the past, you would have felt a sudden jolt of social anxiety, causing you to flinch and look at the floor in a submissive micro-gesture of apology for your own today. The tragedy of the leaky man is his flickering gaze. Because his nervous system is perpetually depleted of zinc and dopamine, he lacks the neural stability to hold a static image under social pressure. He looks away because his internal processor is crashing under the weight of being very. You aren't shy. You are biologically fragile. On retention, you are undergoing a visual hardening. As your androgen receptors saturate, the startle response in your amygdala is dampened. You move from a state of prey vision to a state of predator certainty, where your eyes become heavy and, according to oculesics, the study of eye behavior, prolonged eye contact is a universal signal of social dominance. By retaining, you are building the vagus nerve tone required to remain still during a visual standoff. You don't look away because you are no longer threatened by the presence of. Reference the macular pigment and testosterone link. There is evidence that high T men have better spatial awareness and visual focus. When you are retained, your eyes aren't darting for a safety exit. They are scanning for opportunity. You are the observer, not the observed in every vary. The eye contact shift is the invisible hand of attraction. A woman doesn't need to see your bank account or your car to know your value. She only needs to see how long you can hold the tension of her gaze without blinking or nervously laughing today. And imagine your eyes are anchors. When you look at someone, you are locking them into your reality. On retention, your gaze has weight. It feels physical to the person receiving it. You aren't staring like a creep. You are seeing like a king who owns thee. Most men fail because they perform eye contact. They count the seconds in their head, making it mechanical and awkward. But the retained gaze is effortless. You look because you are curious and unmoved. You have the internal battery to stay connected until the truth is. The twist that changes your social status is the silent command. When you refuse to look away first, you are subconsciously telling the other person's brain that you are the alpha of that specific interaction. You are the solid point, and they must adapt to your. To master the gaze, you must implement the Horizon Protocol immediately. Stop looking at your feet or your phone while you walk. Keep your eyes at eye level at all times. You are mapping the terrain of your kingdom, and your gaze is your primary tool of. Practical Framework Step 1, the Mirror Drill. Spend 3 minutes every morning looking into your own eyes in the mirror. Do not judge what you see. Just acknowledge the stillness. You are training your ciliary muscles and your nervous system to handle the intensity of them. Practical Framework Step 2, the 3-second hold. When talking to anyone, the barista, the boss, or a stranger, hold their gaze for 3 seconds after the conversation ends. This lingering presence communicates that you are comfortable in the silence and that you are the master of thee. Practical Framework Step 3, the soul scan. When you look at a woman, do not look at her body first. Look into her eyes. Use your retained energy to feel her vibration. This deep connection is more intoxicating than any pickup line you could ever memorize. And expectation reset. Some people will get angry or defensive when you don't look away. They feel exposed by your clarity. Do not flinch. Simply blink slowly and smile. This proves that your power is benevolent, but absolute. You are the sovereign of the. The reality of the unwavering gaze is that it saves time. You no longer need to argue or explain. Your eyes have already settled the matter. You are a man of direct intent, and the world adjusts to your focus with a quiet respect and you will notice that your peripheral vision expands. You see more because you are afraid of less. You are present in the entire room, not just the small space in front of you. You are the all-seeing sentinel of your own life force and vary. The world wants you to look down because a downcast man is easily driven. By reclaiming your right to look, you are reclaiming your freedom. You are meeting the world at eye level, and the world is finally, beautifully, and eternally starting to. You might feel a sudden surge of primal joy when you realize that no one can make you look away. You are the master of the interaction. You have conquered the social fear that haunted your leaky past. You are free in the gaze of. Tears of visual integrity might hit you when you realize you can finally see people for who they are. You aren't blinded by your own insecurity anymore. You are a witness to the truth, and your eyes are the windows to a sovereign soul. And the suspense of your new vision is the realization that you are visible. Because you see everything, you are seen by everything. You have exited the shadows and entered the light of the presence. You are the alchemist of the gaze, and the gold is your relationships will become intense and honest. You cannot lie with your eyes, and others cannot lie to you. Your retained gait acts as a lie detector, forcing people to be real in your presence. This is the foundation of true brotherhood, and this is the philosophy of the gaze. You are moving beyond shyness and into sovereignty. You are treating your vision as a holy gift that must be focused with intent. You are the master of the seed, the captain of the gaze, and the emotional weight of holding the look is the feeling of absolute stillness. You are the mountain watching the clouds pass by. You are unmoved by the storms of others. This inner calm is the source of your visual power and but the danger is in aggression. Do not use your gaze to bully. Use it to understand. A true king looks with compassion as much as authority. You must remain human to keep your power from becoming demonic. You are a warrior of light, and one moment of lustful scanning can break the dignity of your gaze. You must be the sentry of your eyes. You are choosing higher perception over lower grabbing every single day of your life. You are the master of the soul, and your journey is a biological masterpiece in the art of nonverbal communication. You are proving that a man's spirit is visible through his pupils. You are the lion who no longer needs to roar to be heeded. You have found the light, and the suspense of the next face you see is the source of your new quiet focus. You are ready to connect. You are the master of the energy, the captain of the gaze, and the one who has finally, beautifully, and eternally learned to. If this video gave you real value, tap the thanks button. Your support helps me keep creating deeper content like this. Every thanks is a spark that keeps this mission alive. Your support means more than you know. Real wisdom deserves real energy. Drop a thanks to fuel the next level. As the sun sets on your visionary day, you stand in the absolute clarity, a man who is finally seen. You are the retained man, the master of the eye contact shift, and the one who has finally, beautifully, and eternally found the way to. The final silence of this script is the silence of perfect observation. No noise, no flinching, just the steady rhythmic pulse of a man who is finally looking back at the universe.